third portion of our concert tonight. Please help me welcome the Miamisburg Symphonic Band. Hopefully you've heard a little bit of that piece before. That was the opening of Gustav Holst's Planets. The first movement is Mars, the bringer of war. So for something completely different for our second selection, this is one of my probably all-time favorite band pieces by one of my all-time favorite band composers. His name he passed away sadly last year, Pierre LaPlante. He's a French-Canadian gentleman, one of the nicest human beings you could ever interact with. I sent him an email once and I said, hey Mr. LaPlante, I've played a lot of your music with bands over the years, over my career, and I just want to say I appreciate. My favorite is English country settings. And he said, oh, you like that one? I've got another one over here just sitting on a shelf. You want me to ship it to you? And I was like, sure. He signed the cover for me, and just the nicest person you can imagine. And so this is in two movements. The first movement is just this gorgeous serenade. So imagine yourself having a nature moment somewhere where it's green, not like outside. So sort of have that nice relaxing moment. They're just playing it beautifully. And then the second movement is just a lively little jig. You will definitely know when we shift between the movements. So please enjoy Pierre LaPlante's English Country Sings. And before we play our last selection, we want to introduce a couple people to you that probably need no introduction, but we'd like to recognize them anyway. We have my other two full-time partners in crime, Mr. Steve Aylward and Mrs. Patty Bennett. We also have new to our staff this year, and just from the second he walked in, he's just been his energy is just absolutely infectious. But our new percussion specialist, Mr. JJ Puerto Rico. And not new to our program overall, they've been our longtime brass and woodwind instructors with all of our marching groups, and have taught a lot of our kids private lessons. But they're also coming in during the school day now and helping out with a lot. But that is Mr. Andrew Whitman and Mr. Alex Hammond. One more person to introduce. We have one of our administrators is here tonight, all night for the marathon session. Mr. Bob Neubauer is our director. Just the nicest human being we've ever met, and super supportive, always asking us, you know, when we've had a concert or a contest or something, just asking us how it went if he wasn't there to attend himself. And we're really fortunate in Miamisburg to have such a supportive place to teach and for the students to learn. Trust me, I have worked in other districts. It is not like this everywhere. So we really do have it great here, and just such a supportive environment to teach them how to play music. So it really is fantastic. Before we play our last selection, I just want to brag on these students for a second. I see these students every morning at 7:30 a.m. I would like you to think about what the version of them that you might see about 20 minutes before I see them. But they are just an absolute delight and an absolute joy to work with every day. We've had two late starts for the middle school for like administrative purposes, and that means that I'm already over at the middle school, and I missed these guys. Just the other day was one of them, and I didn't realize how much I enjoyed starting my day with these awesome kids until I didn't get to it the other day, and I was just kind of sad the rest of the day. I was like, I didn't see my high school kids. That's why I'm in such a weird mood. But so they're just really a delight. I love working with them every morning. It's just the best way to start my day. So thank you so much for sharing them with us. Our last our last piece is one of my favorites by this gentleman. He's a contemporary band composer. His name is Robert Sheldon. This piece is called Prairiescape. And so it's sort of, imagine, you know, that just expansive prairie, sort of maybe in the Dakotas, over in Montana that way. You'll hear sort of an energetic, exciting part, a slow, really beautiful middle part, and then just this even more energetic ending part. So please enjoy our final selection, Robert Sheldon's Prairiescape.